pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Inside. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Walker, accurate with a jumper from the elbow.
Yeah, quick trigger.
Here's Reed. He's guarded by Johnson. Possession. Looney's checked in for Harry Giant. Here's Walker. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Floats one. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Smith. Here's Reed. Over Johnson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 18 points for him.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
To the inside. Here's Samanic. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pass to Reed. Over Johnson. Hands it from the elbow. The pull-up from Reed. Reed's got 20. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Knicks out front. They're up by 11. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Yo, what's up, man? Don't worry about that sound in the background. The fan is blowing. That's bullshit.
So far tonight, too.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Young. That's Hamilton in at small forward. Reed misses. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. They trail by 9 points. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Reed. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. From deep, an absolute pound from three-point range. He's got 23.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
And Walker kicks to Young. On the wing, Johnson. Fires from the line. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
The Knicks making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. New York leading by 12. Here's Reed. And again, New York with the triple. A big jump in scoring, but I think a lot of that is because of the prolific role players we have in the NBA now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. When you think about starters putting up points and then you have guys that fortify benches and can get points in bunches, the first name that comes to mind for me, Lou Williams. A designated role of scoring the basketball in limited minutes. And when he gets it going, watch out. Nobody quite like Lou Williams putting it in the basket as a role player.
For a couple years now, the NBA has released the last 2 minutes report detailing missed calls in any game. Does it hurt the officials to have that information out there?
I don't think it hurts. It's not always comfortable, but I like the transparency of the move. I really do. I think when we're transparent, broadcasters or referees or players or coaches, I think it makes for a better product. So I'm in favor of that.
Now here's Richardson. He has 6. Griffin's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Reed. A rebound by the Spurs. to the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Sexton. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. So it's the Knicks now, following the miss by Josh Richardson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Richardson's got 8.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Giles checked in for Kevon Looney. Larry Nance is checked in for the Spurs. Gary Harris comes in for Johnson. And the basket by Harris.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
There's the pass to Sexton. Here's Reed, guarded by Harris. New York, no good that time either. Spurs trail by 13. Inside, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And one thing you have to love about Gary Harris, the way he can explode to the rim.
And Harris is a natural scorer from all parts of the floor, but he can just rocket himself for dunks you aren't used to seeing from players of his size and stature.
So it's San Antonio now, following the basket by Colin Sexton. In the corner, it's Harris. And it's off from three-point range. The Knicks leading by 13. Knox the pass to Reed. From deep three-point range. A rebound by the Spurs.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
A nice shot by Harris.
Nice looking outside stroke by Harris. Give him room to pull the trigger, and he'll light you up from there.
Here's Reed. The shot from the low post is good. Reed's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Atkins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
Yeah, looking to turn things around here, Greg, and cut into this lead.
Reed the pass to Giant. That misses off the backboard.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Reed lays it up off the glass. Reed's got 34 points. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Atkins. The rebound by Giles.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
The Knicks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Giles. Randall comes in for Kevin Knox. And Smith subbed in for Sexton. Then for the Spurs, Young's checked in for Griffin. Hamilton comes in for Josh Richardson. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Gary Harris. Here's Smith. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Walker.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Now here's Nance. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 6. Young dishes to Hamilton. Here's Atkins. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And so it's New York. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Well, we've got to always needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic from Reed.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Sexton, and it's Reed in at the 2. And that's the group for David Fizdale as we begin the second half. Spurs trail by 17. Harris outside. Nance outside. Griffin kicks to Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Knicks with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
The Spurs shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Harris outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Griffin can't get it to go in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Adkins, defended by Sexton. Harris passes to Nance. And stolen by Sexton. With some arc. That shot no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Johnson outside. On the wing, Harris. Robinson with the block. And they'll keep possession.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second.
Oh! Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Pass to Griffin. Releases from 15, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Yeah, he's become very reliable with that mid-range jump shot. The defense can't let him get comfortable from there.
New York calls timeout. Clark, last couple years, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge, a gigantic weapon for a lot of teams. You live by it, you die by it. Some teams can accept, though, the ramifications of a bad shooting night.
Yeah, I think it's too big a premium not to really overweight the three-point shot. A 50% premium on that particular field goal when it goes down. But I do like to see balance. Attacking the rim, spacing the floor. I love to see guys and teams shoot the mid-range shot as well. But the three-point shot and the way teams use it and shoot it is here to stay for sure.
Ante Zizic has checked in for the Knicks. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And he has become a much bigger part of their offense this month. His usage rate has gone through the roof. They're going to him more and more, and boy, has he responded.
New York leading by 16. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down low, here's Reed, and the layup's good off the glass. Reed's got 42 in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Pass to Johnson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Harris on the double team. To the paint. Here's Randall. And yes, it's good. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Reed. Good. Reed's got 44.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And there's the pass to Atkins. On the wing, Johnson for the 3. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Zizic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Reed gets the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Have to like what we're seeing from Reed.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
When these players get to the free throw line, it's nearly automatic. The 2K leaderboards show us this month's free throw shooting percentage leaders. And Walker kicks to Johnson. Passes to Young. Outside, Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Over Smith. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Yeah, it's really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Walker. They need this. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
To Samanic. Johnson surveying the floor. Launches it. The rebound by Brazdeikis.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
San Antonio calls timeout. And Clark, when you think back to your playing days in high school, what memories come to mind?
Well, just the fun of being able to have success all 4 years I was at St. Joseph High School in Cleveland, the way the city rallied around us my senior year when we had a chance to play for a state championship. Unfortunately came up short. The teammates and coaches and teachers that I had a chance to enjoy those 4 years with, all really fond, special memories for me.
Harry Giles is checked in for Ante Zizic. The Spurs also with the sub. Richardson, he's checked in for Johnson. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Walker against Smith. 6 to shoot. They double team Walker. It's stolen by Smith. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Looney with the bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
So it's San Antonio now. Here's Reed. Again, what an avalanche.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Walker. Trying to end the drought. San Antonio again missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Richardson outside. The pass to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Hamilton. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Buries it from three-point range. And it's 7 points for Walker.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Knicks out front, just dominating this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah. An easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, you've got Nance. That's Hamilton in at the 3 spot. In the corner, Smith with it. And he banks in the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Spurs shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Dudley the pass to Tucker. The last couple of years, Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall of Fame level players go on these farewell tours in their final year in the NBA. What a great way for fans of opposing teams to honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little bit mixed on how I felt about the farewell tours, but these two were handled so beautifully, and there have been others that have been handled great. It gives the fans an opportunity to express their feelings for some of the greats in the game, and that's heartwarming for all of us, I think.
Yeah, you and I were just talking about the way Kobe and Wade were terrific in their tours. First one falls for him. Five seconds left in the fourth quarter. So no problem for any.